Sabri Subi joins me now in the studio.
I really look at business as an incredible vehicle to really make good and make change in the world.
Hey guys, Sabri Subi here, and in today's video, I'm gonna be talking to you about mining the richest veins versus shallow learning. So first of all, I just wanna say that the information that you consume really is as important as the food that you put into your body, because it really changes what you focus on and your thoughts and where you choose to really invest your energy. Because one of the things that I've noticed in marketing and business building is that there's really three kind of modalities for you to focus your time on becoming a better business builder. The first one is tactics, and then the second one is strategies, and then the last one is concepts. And all of these have a significant difference in the impact of your growth of your business and the total output that you're gonna get. And what I see online is that people are just obsessively focused on the tactics. They're looking for the latest Facebook traffic loophole or the targeting strategy. And they think that all the answers to their business growth lie in them purchasing another course on Facebook ads. You see them online in these communities just obsessing about this shit and like how to increase the CTR on ads and all of these new kind of targeting tactics. And they probably spend, 80% of their time on this stuff, and they jump around. They've got entrepreneurial ADD. They're always looking for that latest loophole. The thing that you need to realize is that if the answer to your business growth and the thing that you needed to unlock was in the newest Facebook ads course, then all the people that were buying these Facebook ads courses, they would all, be multi-millionaires and they'd all have these huge successful businesses. But usually, more often than not, that is very far from the case. And it's because they are focusing on majoring in minor things. And they really, really, truly believe that that is what holds the key to unlock their business. And it's not. And I can tell you that from experience. It's not going to be, some little hack or some new traffic channel that is going to dramatically explode your business and get you to where you want to be. More often than not, those investments pay the least amount of dividends in the growth of your business. Then, the second order that you can focus on is strategies. And strategy might be like, should I do like a one-step funnel or a two-step funnel? Should I do a VSL funnel? Should I do a call funnel? What does that look like? That's a strategy. And again, a lot of emphasis really focused on this. A lot of people talking about it, like this is the opener that you want to put on your VSL that's going to change your life, or you need to delay the button pop, or you need to have proof pop up, or all of those different little minor nuances, right, that come into the strategy to deploy. And it's definitely a lot more valuable to focus on the strategy and the overall arching components of like a funnel and the unit economics that make those things up than it is to focus on the media buying and the minute little tactics and micro optimizations within those funnels. Now, I'm not saying that all of these things, they don't have their place, but you really need to be conscious of how much energy that you're focusing on these things, and you must be very clear on what kind of impact and throughput that it's actually gonna have on your business, right? If you're trying to double your business, the answer is not in some CTR hack on an ad, or whether it's image ads versus video ads, or it's Instagram story retargeting versus just normal newsfeed. That's not going to double your business, right? And then when you look at strategies and all the things that are involved in there, those things start to have much more profound impact on the throughput of your business. And the last one is the thing that changes everything, and that's concepts, and really understanding a concept, right? Not a strategy nor a tactic. A concept, for example, could be value-based marketing, and really understanding that concept, right, through and through. Like a lot of people like, yeah, I understand, like I need to generate goodwill, like I need to give away stuff that educates people. Do you really understand that concept? Do you spend a disproportionate amount of your time on really understanding that? When I look at most people's marketing and their funnels and the problems that they're having in their business, they don't understand these concepts and they don't spend no way near enough time meditating on those concepts and really thinking about how they can apply them to their business at a really high level. Because if they did, they would be stacking the deck in their favor and their strategies would be much more on point. All of their ads would be hyper profitable based on them really understanding that core concept. The thing that you really need to think about when you're looking to grow your business is where you're going to choose to invest your time and energy. If you're spending 80% of your time focusing on the traffic channel, and launching new ads and optimizing those ads, and then you're spending a smaller amount of time on the strategy, and then even a minute amount of time and attention on the concepts, that's typically the way that I see people tally up their time. And you really want to apply the inverse model to what that is. And you want to be spending 80% of your time on thinking about the concepts, because it's always the beginners that want to know the tactics, right? But if you look at anybody that's really advanced, they always want to know the concepts because they understand that they have the most profound and dramatic change in trajectory of your business. You really want to think about, advanced people always do the basics. Really novice people very rarely do the basics, but they always do all of the advanced tactics. So that's something that you really need to be conscious of and you need to think about in your business. And it only doesn't just come down with where you invest your time and your energy, but it also comes down to the information that you consume. Because a lot of the people that are chasing those tactics are the same people that are watching YouTube videos and are reading posts on Medium, and blog posts. And they're looking at what I call shallow content. It's a fleeting thought that somebody put together. It's a 15-minute blog post. And the value density of that modality of education is extremely shallow, and it's not going to pay you dividends for the rest of your life, right? Because it's focused on the tactics. And at the same time, you want to be thinking and looking at education and the information that you consume and that you put into your brain is think about the amount of time and energy that would need to be invested in order to create that piece of education, right? A blog post versus a book. A book is a lifetime of experience synthesized, taken that knowledge and boiled that knowledge down into wisdom that you can consume in 4 to 6 hours. And that has taken the author of that book an entire lifetime to accumulate that wisdom and give that to you. Do you really think that the density of value in that information is going to be equal to that of a YouTube video or of a blog article or a Medium post, or some dribble on TikTok? It's not. So you want to be looking at, research journals. You want to be looking at books, interviews with really high level thinkers. And this is where you want to be extracting your information from. And then you'll notice that when you're looking at this type of information, that it's very rare that it's giving you some little tactical thing to do. It's grounding you in a universal truth, in a concept for you to understand, in a mental model for you to apply and add to your lattice work of other mental models that you conduct your life with, and give you heuristics to make decisions in your life that will serve you not only right now, but they will compound over time and yield disproportionate amounts of returns over your lifetime. Because those concepts are not just in marketing and applying these different concepts to growing your business, but it's the way that you conduct yourself as a human being and as an entrepreneur and the quality of the decisions that you make. And really, your life is just a group of collective decisions that you've made throughout the course of your life that is going to determine the trajectory of your life. So if you can get better at making those decisions by consuming very high density value information and then focusing a disproportionate amount of your time on concepts, these are the things that are going to carry the most freight in your life and in your business. So I really urge you and encourage you to do an audit of the information that you're consuming and the amount of time and energy that you're spending on growing your business on concepts and strategies rather than the tactics that change. Because you might spend a month of your time, right, of researching the latest Facebook ad strategy. And you find the nuances and what's working now in the algorithm and these little signals that you can fire off, and you can get better placement in the news feed, which is going to give you a cheaper cost per lead or a higher ROAS. And you get a benefit from that. And then in a month or in 2 months, or if you're lucky, 6 months, the half-life of the value of that information that you've consumed is very low, right? And then it's like they change their ad platform and the rules change. And then you no longer get paid dividends on that month of time that you've invested to learn those skills because the game has changed. And then you become like a hamster on a wheel, just running faster and faster for less and less cheese. Rather than focusing on, okay, I can take this higher value density piece of information, I can insert it into my brain, I can focus on concepts and strategies that are not going to change in 6 months, and I can continue to get paid dividends on those activities and on that information for years and years and years. And if you spend more time doing that, that information compounds and you just get disproportionate returns from the time invested. And if you do that audit with yourself, you will find that over the course of 6 months, 12 months, 24 months, that your trajectory is rapidly changing and you have less entrepreneurial ADD and shiny object syndrome, and you're a much cleaner thinker and everything is a lot more clear and you're a lot more calm and you make more progress in a year than people do in a decade by focusing on the right things. So that's the message that I have for you today. I hope it serves you wherever you are in your business.
If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. We're dropping a video like this almost every single day on YouTube. And if you've got any questions, leave them in the comments box below with hashtag HeySabri, and I'll do my best to get in there and get that answered.